Samurai, sword fights, basic plot, and Coochie. That's all you really need, right? Well, sorta. Hey everyone, it's Spagutters. I'm here today to show you why Afro Samurai is probably better than 62% of all the anime that's come out since 2007. That's a debatable topic, but I don't really give a shit. Afro Samurai is one of those short anime only spanned about 5 episodes by Studio starring Samuel L. Jackson as Afro Samurai. While this show isn't really anything groundbreaking, I think it deserves your attention for a little while. It's only 5 episodes and it's real short, plus there's also a movie if you want to keep watching more of it. So our main character is a guy named Afro, who was the son of the samurai who previously had the #1 headband. The headbands are said to give you like godlike powers, immortality, great knowledge of the world, and so on. But to get the #1 headband, you first have to get the second one first. Yeah, I'm not really sure why you have to get the second one and just get the first. You can't really skip over it. They don't talk about that in the show whatsoever, so that kind of sucks. After Afro saw his father get absolutely murked by the guy with the #2 headband, he was out for revenge for his father's death. Afro goes on a journey to defeat the #1 headband, but meets a bunch of ghosts from his past and even develops as a person along the way. It's real subtle, but with a handful of episodes, we have a lot to learn, honestly. Afro is a pretty funny demonic dude. He's got this weird little quirk where he loves lemonade, and he's got this little fancy straw to drink just lemonade with. He always seems pretty laid back about everyone that he fights, but he's always on edge at the same time. He's got this weird mysterious personality where it looks like he knows what's going to go on right before it even happens and knows what to expect around every single corner. And when he fights, he's cold cut. He has no inner monologue about when he's fighting. He has no crazy fancy move names at all. Afro is just a straight demon looking to carve his path to the #1 headband, basically. Ninja's another character that we're gonna meet. He's a pretty funny dude. He pokes fun at Afro and talks trash to him pretty much all day, every minute. Afro is an imaginary friend. You know, one of those things you had in school if you're a lonely ass kid? Yeah, that was me. How I like to imagine Ninja is that it's Afro's true emotions. So like on the surface level you have Afro saying,
"My aim is only to move forward."
And then you have his inner emotions from Ninja being,
Hey, can't you give a brother a break, yo? Can't you see the man's down? What about honor and fairness and shit? Hey, let him motherfucking RPG.
There's only a handful of other characters that we're gonna meet. Most of them honestly don't really have a grudge against Afro. It's just that they want the headband so they can fight #1. It's kind of weird. The other few characters in the story who actually have a connection to Afro are pretty interesting and kind of sad to learn about, but I'm gonna leave that for you guys to discover. Afro Samurai is pretty dark, gray, kind of depressing. I think the art style of the characters though are pretty cool. They have their own sense of self and personality. It's almost messy, but in like a good way. I think it's what made Afro Samurai kind of stand out from a lot of the anime in the later 2000s and early 2010s. The fight scenes were also really nice for what the anime was and how short it was. I really enjoyed a lot of the fights and I thought they were really well done. It's funny how a lot of them are actually better than some of the modern anime today that have a huge freaking budget, because this anime is about 15 years old and it's almost time for it to get a driver's license. My personal favorite fight honestly was episode 3. I thought that fight was super clean and fun. It was actually pretty funny and had me at the edge of my seat as well. A lot of the songs on the soundtrack I think are pretty good and fit the theme of the show. Now, I don't really know any of the artists, I just know that Wu-Tang Clan made one or maybe like a few songs for the anime, but I think some of the music's pretty good. I probably wouldn't listen to it today in my free time, but I probably would have if I was a little bit younger. I really wish this anime got the JoJo treatment. A good studio picks it up, finds something that's kind of underground, gives it some fresh colors and new animation, and stretches out the plot a little bit, maybe like 10-15 episodes, nothing too crazy. It was a nice short anime I finished in an afternoon with a buddy of mine. I honestly think you should just give it a go. And if you finish it and hate it, well, you only wasted about maybe 2 hours of your time. And if you want more, well, there's a 2009 anime movie that came out for it, and there's also a video game for it that came out as well. I don't really know how good either of those are. I haven't heard anything really good about the video game because they had a second one, got canceled, but I'm gonna be definitely checking out the movie. Subscribe, leave a like if you like, comment if you want. I respond to those. Hope your day goes well or was well. See you, everyone.